Good morning, Maryland Men of Faith. You might be asking, like, hey, what a woman is doing here in Maryland Men of Faith. Well, don't worry so much. I promise you I will disappear as soon as I finish to explain the reason why I'm here today. My name is Partyka and I am from Venezuela. And of course, I'm here to explain or give you a little report about what happened with the offerings that you gave last year. If you remember, you collect almost $5,000, and those offerings were to support 4 churches in my country, Venezuela. The first church that you support with your offerings was a small church and a small group in Puerto La Cruz. This church received $800, and with those, they bought some equipments that they need for sound systems, and also they bought some chairs. And another church that we support was a small church El Triunfo. This church, they were needing extend the floor. I don't know if you remember, they were asking for some blocks, bags of cement, windows. Well, they received $750. And what they did, it's amazing, because I think that God really multiplied the offerings. So they bought the blocks, they bought the cement, and they extend the church. And this is some of the pictures. This little church is still in development. The other church that you support with your offerings was the church in Puerto Ordaz in the Bolivar state. And this is a very small church. I don't know if you remember that it have only columns of metal columns. And they were asking $800 because they want to buy a screen projector, a computer, and they want to buy some chairs. And God was very generous with them, because they bought all what I need, and they did a little bit more. They also make a floor in the church, and they bought some chairs. So this is one of the pictures with the floor ready. If you can see the difference, how it was before and how it is today. And the last church, the fourth church, was another small church in San Felix. This church is very special because most of the members of this church, they were Pentecostals, and they converted to the Seventh-day Adventist church. This church was asking also for $750 because they want to buy some chairs, some cement in order to make a floor. And well, they did it. They received the money. They bought what they need. They bought the chairs, and they built not only the floor of the church, but they also built in a small restroom. And that's another way how I believe that God multiplied the money. So as you can see, that was the church before, without the floor, without chairs. And this is the floor today. This is the church 7 de julio. And they say thank you. I want to show you just 7 seconds of one of the videos that I really like, and I hope you can understand. It's just 7 seconds video. So they were saying, thank you, Maryland Men of Faith, for those wonderful gifts. So yes, we're 4 churches that we support, or you support, and the total of what we give for those churches was $3,100. But as I mentioned at the beginning, was almost $5,000. So what happened with the rest? Well, we decided to help some other churches, like Caracas. In Caracas, one small church that they are in the basement of a building, they needed a lot. So we give them $300, and they bought some chairs and some paints, and they are still in development. Another church that we support with your offerings was a small church in Barcelona, very close to Puerto La Cruz, and they ask just for paint. They say, please, if you can give us just $55, they send a small letter, because we want to paint a children's classroom. So that's how it was before, and that is the result today. Of course, they also send a video, but we don't have time to show all the videos today. And one of the last churches that we support also was Punto Fijo. This church, as you can see, they didn't have enough chairs, they didn't have floor, and that's what they were asking. And so we sent them the money, and they started right away to put some floor and of course the bar chairs. But one thing special of these chairs is because they were in need of a wheelchair. There's this lady, this sister, one of our sisters, that she took more than 1 hour just to walk 3 blocks because she has some conditions, and then they wanted to buy a wheelchair. So Maryland Men of Faith, I just want to say thank you. So the total for this before, if you remember, 3,100, and then with all the other offerings, it went it gave us a new balance of $835. So what we did with the rest of that? Well, we support to buy more Bibles, the Steps to Christ, of course, in Spanish, and the Great Controversy. But there's one person who is a partner in this crime, who is a member of Maryland Men of Faith, and is this handsome guy, Alex Partyka, my husband, who also has this travel and to Miami to send all those boxes of Bibles and books and many things. So, well, I just want to say thank you, and please never underestimate the miracles that God will do with your offerings. It's been really, really a big miracle that you support not only 4 churches, but 7 churches. And many people will receive Bibles and Steps to Christ and Great Controversies thanks to your offerings. I don't know what is going to be the next project that you have, but I ask God to continue blessing you and bless your finances, bless your families, and bless Maryland Men of Faith. In the name of all the people in Venezuela and all these 7 churches, I just want to say thank you.